In-depth review. The Azure Bamboo Cloud Sword Array, a comprehensive analysis of old Devil Han's masterpiece Dao-Protecting treasure by Donghua Family. Intro. Greetings, esteemed fellow Taoists, and welcome back to the Donghua Family channel, where we gather to discuss the mysteries and rare treasures of the vast cultivation world. On the myriad-mile path to immortality, every step is a trial of life and death. Every fortuitous encounter conceals countless killing intents. To survive and ascend in defiance of the heavens, a cultivator cannot lack a Dao-Protecting magic treasure, especially a life-bound magic treasure, a weapon connected to one's heart and soul, a part of their Dao, and an extension of the cultivator themselves. Our old Devil Han, with a nature so cautious it borders on ruthless, understood this principle better than anyone. He possessed countless trump cards, the Cauldron of Profound Heaven, which held a world-shaking secret, the profound heavenly spirit mountain, which could suppress all things, and various types of destructive divine lightning. However, when it comes to the one weapon that accompanied him through life and death the most, the one killing move stained with the blood of countless powerful foes, and the most loyal companion from the distant mortal realm to the vast spirit realm, the name Azure Bamboo Cloud Sword Array must be uttered first. In today's Dao discussion, join Donghua Family as we pull back the curtain of mystery to review and evaluate this masterpiece Dao-Protecting treasure in the most comprehensive way. Part 1. The Origin, a strand of fate amidst a myriad of tribulations. As all fellow Taoists surely know, a peak-tier magic treasure not only requires a creator of profound cultivation, but, more importantly, materials that are spiritual objects of heaven and earth. The Azure Bamboo Cloud Sword Array is a perfect testament to this. It was not forged from common iron and ordinary bronze, but was born from golden lightning bamboo, a marvel of the natural world. Finding a single stalk of golden lightning bamboo is already a fortuitous opportunity, but to find 72 mature stalks, each having spent 10,000 years absorbing the essence of the heavens and earth, is a heavenly fate that is almost unimaginable. But, esteemed Taoists, a heaven-sent spiritual material is only the beginning. The true value of the golden lightning bamboo lies in the perfect fusion of its three attributes, which seem to have been tailor-made for Han Li's path. Wood Essence Qi. This not only provides resilience, but also allows Han Li to use his spiritual sense to control the 72 flying swords as nimbly as his own arms. Gung Metal Qi. This provides pure sharpness and slaughterous might, fitting perfectly with old Devil Han's direct and uncompromising combat style. Golden Bamboo Lightning. This is the true son of heaven's destiny. In a cultivation world rife with demonic paths and ghost cultivators, possessing a type of pure young heavenly lightning from birth is the most powerful protective talisman one could have. This combination creates a magic treasure that is not only powerful offensively, but also possesses immense adaptability and strong counter properties. This wasn't luck. This was karma, the preparation of the heavenly Dao for one who dared to challenge it. Part 2. Combat Prowess, when quantity becomes a rule unto itself. A single golden lightning bamboo flying sword is already a formidable magic treasure. 72 of them combined into an array is no longer a simple addition. It is a qualitative metamorphosis, creating a domain of its own. 1. A nascent law of slaughter. The gung metal sword chi of the array is not just sharp. It is a pure aura of destruction, a nascent law of slaughter. When 72 streams of sword chi converge, they create a spatial pressure that tears through ordinary defensive magic treasures like paper. Even the protective spiritual light of mighty cultivators would tremble before it. 2. Heavenly Lightning Cleansing the World, the death knell of the demonic path. If gung metal is the flesh and bone, then heavenly lightning is the soul of this sword array. The golden bamboo lightning is a pure young lightning, carrying the most primal rules of evil-sundering and purification of heaven and earth. Be it in souls, demonic chi, or ghostly fog, when faced with a sea of golden lightning from the Azure Bamboo Cloud Sword Array, they would be incinerated at a fundamental level, with no way to resist. This is precisely why Han Li always held the upper hand when confronting those who cultivated demonic arts, even if his opponent's cultivation base was higher than his. 3. Sword Array Entrapment, the will of the controller. The most terrifying aspect of the array is not its power, but the despair it brings to its enemies. Once trapped, the opponent falls into an independent space where sword light forms the walls and lightning forms the sky. The 72 flying swords are like 72 of Han Li's eyes, moving according to his spiritual sense with unfathomable transformations, sealing off every escape route. Inside, the enemy is not only worn down in spiritual power, but also has their will to fight destroyed by the array's oppressive might. This is an attack on both the body and the mind state. Part 3. Infinite Potential, a magic treasure that knows how to cultivate. The reason the Azure Bamboo Cloud Sword Array truly became a legend is its ability to grow. It is not a static weapon. Devour and evolve. Like a living creature, it can eat other types of divine lightning to undergo a metamorphosis. When it fused with spirit-devouring heavenly lightning, it gained the ability to corrode souls. When it fused with evil-warding divine lightning, its Evil-Sundering ability was elevated to a new level. Each fusion was a qualitative transformation. Attaining a spirit form, a true Dao companion, the pinnacle of its evolution was when the sword spirit was born. At this moment, the Azure Bamboo Cloud Sword Array gained a soul. It no longer required Han Li to exert his full effort to control every detail. The sword spirit could operate the array on its own, coordinate perfectly with its master, and even devise optimal combat strategies by itself. From a mere tool, it had become a fellow traveler, a true Dao companion. Part 4. Final Evaluation, a masterpiece Dao-Protecting treasure. Strengths. Absolutely comprehensive. Offense, defense, control, and speed, with no obvious weaknesses. Powerful counters. It is the nightmare of demonic cultivators, ghost cultivators, and those who specialize in insidious inattributed techniques. Infinite potential. It has the ability to grow with its master, never becoming obsolete. Perfect mental synchronization. As a life-bound magic treasure, its coordination is flawless, consuming less mental energy than controlling external magic treasures. Limitations, if any. Colossal spiritual power consumption. In its early stages, operating all 72 flying swords required an enormous amount of magic power, forcing Han Li to rely on medicinal pills to sustain it. Extremely high spiritual sense requirement. Controlling such a complex array demands a spiritual sense far stronger than that of cultivators at the same level. Of course, this was precisely one of Han Li's strengths. Status. Compared to his other ultimate treasures, the Azure Bamboo Cloud Sword Array may not be as mysterious as the Cauldron of Profound Heaven or as domineering as the profound heavenly spirit mountain, but it was Han Li's most reliable, most versatile, and most frequently used weapon to finish off his enemies. It is not just a sword, it is Han Li's Dao, a path of using absolute strength to crush all schemes and confronting evil demons with righteous might. Conclusion and rating. If one had to use a single word to describe the Azure Bamboo Cloud Sword Array, it would be perfection. It was perfect for the man and for the path that Han Li chose. It was not a weapon that was simply handed to him, but an achievement cultivated from fortuitous opportunities, wisdom, and countless life and death battles. Donghua Family hereby rates this as a 10 out of 10 masterpiece Dao-Protecting treasure, one of the most compelling and in-depth life-bound magic treasures ever conceived in the world of Xianxia. What do you fellow Daoists think? Please leave a comment so we can discuss the Dao together. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again in the next video.